As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
He works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Prescott now on second down.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Prescott got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on third down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it and were able to keep the drive moving.
Pollard will take it up the gut. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
A give to Pollard running left.
Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Tony Pollard, 34 yards. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Throughout the game, we're going to track so many different statistics, but one is becoming increasingly in vogue: explosive runs of 20 yards or more, and we just saw one right there to open this game.
Now we'll see how the other team responds, because when you get a play like that against you this early in the game, you got to feel like your back's against the wall a little bit.
Yeah, the pressure now increases on you because your first thought is we have to answer right now.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. First and 10
at their own 21. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
So no gain on the play. And now third down and 6 to go. They couldn't get anything going there out of the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Ayuk goes in motion. On first down, Purdy.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. That one goes for 24 yards.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Purdy sets up to throw again.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 44-yard line.
And he'll send the tight end in motion left.
Purdy now on 2nd down. That's caught downfield by Kittle.
A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
It's safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. He goes 105 yards on the kick return.
And the Niners have got it back to within a score.
They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And just shutting him off there.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott rolling to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
146 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
Out to his left.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now play number 7 of this drive, and it's a tough 3rd and 9. On the draw, it's Pollard. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Prescott from the gun.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Jake Ferguson
From 17 yards out.
And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And it's now 21-7.
49ers 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel. And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. And, Charles, you know, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Looking to throw. Prescott. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. A second down throw for Prescott.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play here for Dallas. 45 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Here's a screen now for Pollard.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. Aubrey now for the PAT.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Cowboys 28, 49ers 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Tack on 15 more for the face mask, and that becomes a huge play.
Big pass gets caught on you. You're doing everything possible to get him on the ground, and sometimes you end up grabbing the face mask.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This is a 49. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
He completes it.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Purdy off the play fake.
This one caught by Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 56 yards.
And the 49ers are able to cut into that deficit.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down in the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Play action, now Purdy. Gets this one to use check.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
And it's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
His ball is caught. He's got Debo. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. And they'll try the option on first and goal.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
Steps away. And that is incomplete here.
That one was tipped up in the air and fortunately fell away for the defense because if the offense is able to grab that one, that's a short little jaunt into the end zone because there's not enough reaction time off of a tip ball for the defense to rally and make a tackle. They were very fortunate on that play.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling up.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey laying himself out in the end zone. And the Niners' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Purdy will throw for it.
Sliding out of the pocket. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover.
The onside kick recovered by the Cowboys.
They'll start out here with the option left. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and
Off the play fake, Prescott.
49ers 42-yard line.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
They go play action here. Purdy.
And this is caught. Jennings.
Now inside the 25. Juwan Jennings.
Touchdown 49ers.
Giants are back within a score.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is down to 2. Still just a 2-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway.
And this is going to be 49er football.
Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influences going into the head coach's ear.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4.
2nd and 6. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy.
Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
On 1st down, Purdy.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
McCaffrey. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal. At the 5.
Purdy looking to throw.
Flush to his right. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
And it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
They'll be hoping to work a little clock and try to add on to this slim fourth quarter lead. But whatever happens on this drive, certainly a huge fumble recovery by their defense at this juncture.
Yeah, they're going to speed things up here.
A 3-yard pickup.
Now Prescott rolling to his right.
Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And how about this for a setup? The ball will go over on downs at the 1-yard line. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll roll him out right.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Intended for Debo Samuel. Incomplete. It's now 3rd and goal.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Purdy tosses out wide, complete. Touchdown! Jerron Jennings. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead. And I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
A little salt, a little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up, because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like you still harbor some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage. The tackle made.
Prescott on play action. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for...
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Here comes 2nd down.
To throw is Prescott. And his throw here's incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make the play. That one was right for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Now Prescott. And that will be incomplete as well.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. The 20. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Pollard. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Prescott escaping the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another day.
To throw, Prescott. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Niners have just about sewn up this football game. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given. And it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. He'll buy some time right.
But let's give some credit to the defense. They did a nice job there as they flushed him to his right. But he is able to buy some time, extend the play, and turn it into a short gain.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
So here we go. It's Jake Moody now in a big spot.
This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Dak.
This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Now Prescott.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
And that's that, Charles. This looked like a case where a speedy defensive end is a little bit quicker than the offensive tackle.
Yeah, it makes it difficult for a tackle to determine what exactly to do. Do you do the kick slide and try and get back in the pocket and meet him there? Do you meet him on the line of scrimmage where they call a quick set? In any event, right now, he's having his troubles.
Well, the faithful in full roar here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down. Here's Dak.
And this one is incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them to completion.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Here's Prescott. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game